In the heart of Casablanca, where the streets buzz with the sounds of honking cars and the chatter of bustling markets, lies a small, unassuming motorcycle repair shop. It's owned by Omar, a skilled mechanic in his mid-40s. His hands are rough from years of fixing engines, but his smile is always warm, welcoming anyone who walks through his door. Omar's shop might look small, but his reputation stretches far beyond the city. People from nearby towns bring their broken motorcycles to him because they know his talent is unmatched. Omar has a deep passion for motorcycles. He treats each bike like a work of art, carefully listening to the engine, feeling the vibrations, and knowing exactly what needs to be done. One day, a mysterious young man named Youssef enters the shop with a rusty, old motorcycle. The bike looks like it hasn't been used in decades. It's covered in dust, with broken parts and a faded paint job. Youssef, with a look of desperation, asks Omar if he can bring it back to life. Omar inspects the bike. It's an old, classic model, rare and valuable if restored. He looks at Youssef and asks, "Why do you want to fix this old bike?" Youssef smiles sadly. "It belonged to my father. He used to ride it across the desert. I want to restore it to remember him." Omar agrees to take on the challenge. He spends weeks working on the bike, often staying late into the night. He finds rare parts, carefully restores the engine, and repaints the frame with its original color. During the process, Youssef visits the shop daily, watching Omar work with a mix of hope and nostalgia in his eyes. As they work together, a friendship forms between the two. Youssef tells stories about his father's adventures, racing through the Moroccan deserts on this very bike. Omar listens, feeling a deep connection to the young man and his story. Finally, the day comes when the bike is ready. It looks brand new, just as it did decades ago. Omar hands the keys to Youssef, who hesitates for a moment before taking them. He starts the engine, and it roars to life. The sound is like music, echoing through the narrow streets of Casablanca. Youssef takes the bike for a test ride, tears of joy in his eyes as he feels the wind against his face, just as his father once did. He circles back to the shop and hugs Omar, thanking him from the bottom of his heart. Youssef offers to pay Omar a large sum for his work, but Omar refuses. He only takes a small fee, saying, "This wasn't just a repair job. It was about bringing a piece of your father back to life. That's worth more than any money."